Hello everyone, this is ShadowMario41 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Now that we've gotten pretty much to the halfway point of the Temple of Time, it's time to enter this big circular room with a dramatic entrance. There's no sense in really building it up. You guys know, I know, it's a mini-boss. But it is quite possibly one of the coolest mini-bosses in the game, so I'm very excited. This is probably my favorite battle, so let's get right to it. You can see immediately that we're in this big, dark, ominous room that looks somewhat like the Pantheon from Italy, but that's okay because there's our statue. Look at that. We found our missing statue. So let's go get him. Oh, crap. There's someone in the way. Of course there is. But let's see who it is. Ah, ha, ha, ha. This is another return of a classic Zelda enemy. Although they appeared in Wind Waker, they are much more menacing in this game. This is the Darknut. Of course, Darknuts always being notorious as one of the most difficult Zelda enemies in the series, as far as normal enemies go. And I love how this game and Wind Waker both did this. You actually fight a Darknut as a mini-boss, and then you will fight this Darknut again as sort of a normal enemy later on. But it seems like Wind Waker did this as well. The Darknut you fight here seems to be tougher than the Darknuts that you will actually fight as normal enemies later. It seems to be a little more skilled. With normal Darknuts, you can usually roll behind them and then hit them with that, but this one seems to block that. Although, it's really not that hard. All you have to do is jump out of the way of his sword, and you slash his armor off. Like the Wind Waker, and like pretty much you would expect, all you have to do is slash off his armor piece by piece, but it is pretty cool how it crumbles around and stays there, too. It's not like Wind Waker where it disappeared. Oh, crap. No, his sword does do a lot of damage, so be very careful of that. It does quite a bit. But I think he's almost down to pretty much no armor. Come on, come at me, bro. Come at me. There we go. Die! Oh, damn, I missed. Well, that was anticlimactic. But, yeah, let's see what else. Shield attack, pretty much useless. Don't even bother. It'll give you the prompt, but you can't really do it against the Darknut. It'll do nothing. If anything, he'll shield attack you like that, so don't even try, but that's it. That's pretty much... Holy crap. Whoa. What the hell? Okay, it's not actually over. This game actually does what I really like, and it turns the Darknut into a second phase of an agile swordsman, which you would think is what would happen. If a knight loses all his armor, he wouldn't just wander around like an idiot, still using, tactics as if he was wearing heavy armor. He turns into this agile swordsman who's actually pretty deadly if you let him just wander around and do his own thing. Kind of reminds me of Raphael from Soul Calibur 2, but in any sense, or from the Soul Calibur series in general, until he became some vampire-looking thing in Soul Calibur 5, but that's irrelevant. The Dark Knight is pretty much defeated, and he will go down with an epic collapse. Yes, we've done it. We've defeated the Dark Knight, the first of many in this game, as we have a stylish sword put away as the Darknut explodes. I don't know how the Darknut just explodes. I don't know how Zelda enemies in general just explode. That's a different discussion for a different time. I want to get some of these pots because I'm pretty sure they all have hearts in them, and I need some hearts pretty desperately. I don't want to just dance around the hearts like I'm doing. That should be good enough. So now, let's get the dungeon item. Within this chest, we find a glowing light. Don't ask me how the chests are lit up either. But we find the Dominion Rod. The Dominion Rod is actually a mechanic very similar to the command melody from Wind Waker. So if you thought that this dungeon looked like the Tower of the Gods, it will resemble it even more now because it has very, very similar puzzle mechanics. Although I like the Dominion Rod a lot better because with the command melody in Wind Waker, you'd play it and Link would essentially be useless. But with this, you actually have to guide the statues around, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. And so with that, we will have to guide this statue back to the first floor, and that is pretty much the challenge that the second half of the Temple of Time has to offer. I love the designs in this room too. It's so nostalgic. I love it. Or in this dungeon in general. But yeah, this one we have to use these bell things that we've seen all over. I know they're not bells. They're like teleporters, transporters, whatever. But we pretty much have to use those to move our giant statue from room to room and eventually work our way all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. So it is quite a task. It's quite a daunting task, but a task that I know we can overcome. So let's do it. Nothing too big for Sir Eric, isn't that right? Now this, you might be wondering, what the heck do we do? Because first of all, there's a gate. But if you notice, let's take a look here. Our friend is holding a giant hammer, so we might as well put that to some good use, right? Now swing, I say. There we go. So with this giant hammer, we can smash that thing and make it not even a problem anymore. One thing I do want to do here, though, is actually not the iron boots, is actually take out all these spiders, because I believe that a chest appears if you do kill all the spiders in this room. And also, it's really easy to do it with the bow. I think I was running around before, slashing with my sword, but with the bow, it's way, way easier. It takes a lot less time. And even dropped arrows, so really, I didn't waste anything. And yes, the chest does appear. My hypothesis was correct. I definitely didn't want to miss that. These armos are optional, though, and useless. They just hop around and grunt and do stupid things. But hey, there's a purple rupee, so you definitely don't want to pass up that chest. It's very easy to miss, because you might just want to, like I do, skip that stupid, you know, all the spiders just running around. They're useless. All right, so let's, yeah, those armos I think are just going to go back over there and do nothing. So let's get our little friend out here. We have to get him on this platform over here. Hey, it's a little tricky sometimes because you do have to kind of walk into a corner, put away, and then go back this way. And he's on the platform now, so I think we should be okay. And if we stand on here and now we break said pot with an arrow, should do the job. Yes, excellent. You can also use the Dominion Rod to control the smaller statues in the area to go on top of that switch, and then just use the Dominion Rod to move them off. Either way works just fine. One thing I do have to do now, since there's an electric fence, I have to use our little statue friend to get through the electric fence and onto the switch to shut it off, because I don't think an electric switch will really affect a giant statue all that much. And hey, we have enemies out here. Isn't that lovely? Alright, we can also use our giant statue friend. Speaking of which, our giant statue friend does not have a name. It's like the boar from Arbiter's Grounds, or not really from Arbiter's Grounds, from Gerudo Desert, where he's very, very helpful, and he needs a name. He does not have a name. So in the comments, leave a name for this giant statue, and I will share my favorites in the next video, or in a future video. I don't know if I'll get to it tonight. I will share my thoughts. So let me know, because much like the boar, this guy is way too significant to not have a name. So I feel bad, but right now he'll just be the nameless hammer statue guy that can just lead us around this whole place. I want to take out that Beamos before I do anything in this room, because that Beamos is probably going to cause me some problems. Look at that. Like a pro right there. Like a boss. Alright, so now we have to use our statue to get to that. I can't really get a camera on it, but we have to get to that bell thing over there, but there's no way to get him up on a platform. But we can smash that Beamos statue and actually reveal a switch right there. So let me get out of this, away from these spike traps. And let's take control of our guy again. And we have to get him back on this platform. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get him. Let's try that again. Control, and there we go. Excellent. And now, like I said, we can take control of these smaller statues to actually go and top these spikes. Damn it. I hate these spike traps so much. Oh my god. Okay. Let's take control. Oh yeah, you can make them hop too, which is kind of funny. These guys don't have hammers, unfortunately, these little tiny ones, but whatever. Still funny. And we raise him up there. Excellent. Alright, so let's move him right inside, and he'll be transported to the next room, which is pretty awesome. That's the goal in every room, to get the giant statue to the teleporter. Oh jeez, spike traps everywhere, spike traps everywhere. Go! Okay. Whew, that was close. Alright, next room. We're back to, I believe this is the scale room. It is. It is the room with the scale puzzle. A typical puzzle in Zelda games. I love it though. Alright, so there is one thing I actually have to do here first, and it is I have to get this little thing over here. So let's use the Dominion Rod to control that thing. I could have done this actually before by using the claw shot, but I didn't. So I'm going to do it now. This is, again, yeah, like I said, something I could have done before, but I kind of forgot. So we're going to do it now. It really doesn't matter when you do it, but you definitely have to do it, because this is how you get the boss key of the dungeon. The boss key is kind of out of the way, to be honest. It's something that you wouldn't really think about and be, you know, you would maybe not even see that this is what you have to do to get it, unless you get it. So what you have to do is pretty much set this up using 3 of those things so that Link gets elevated, or Sir Eric gets elevated, and not use that. I'm going to use the claw shot to now reach this giant thing over here, which we can reach, but you can only reach it if that's elevated. And now we can use the spinner, our favorite item. I'm sorry, Dominion Rod, the spinner is still the best. To spin this way. And if we spin all the way around like that, we can drop over here. And I believe I can hear a... Oh, yes. Okay. Alright, transform into wolf, and let's get this guy out. We pretty much... Oh, jeez, watch out. We don't really have to use wolf form at all for any dungeons, I don't think, coming up. Besides taking out foes and maybe like 1 or 2 random things. But the Arbiter's Grounds is pretty much the main dungeon where it's like you have to use the wolf and switch back and forth, which is why I like it so much. But that's alright, we can use just Human Link just fine. We did have a lot of wolf-only segments at the beginning, so can't really fault the game for that anyway. Over here we have a chest, not the main feature obviously, but a nice little 20 rupee pickup. I'll take it, I'll take it. And I'm going to leave right now. I'm going to abandon our statue, which is kind of unfortunate, but I believe at any time if you do... Oh, door lock. If you do abandon the statue, is this just 1 Armos? Oh no, it's 1 Armos and a bunch of these stupid things. I hate these things. These things are from Lake there. Remember these? They're in Hyrule Field too. You can find them everywhere, but they're really easy. They pose literally no threat at all. Oh, I remember this room. Oh man, I was thinking like, what do I have to do in this room? Oh, this is a room I loved. Holy crap. Okay. I'll explain this a little bit. First I gotta take out these enemies, which I said are no trouble and are now giving me trouble, actually. I'm gonna use the... Oh, fuck that. There we go. Die. Excellent. Now die, and 1 more hit. There we go. 2 more hits, actually. But that's it. That Armos is gone, those things are gone. And that's it. You would think that the doors would just open up. But no, only that back door does. I remember this taking me such a long-ass time to figure out what to do. But it's actually pretty simple. First we have to use the claw shot to get up here. That seems pretty obvious. And then there's a bunch of switches here. And you might be like, what the hell is with all these switches? But if you have the Dominion Rod, you can actually control... Well, you'll see. Watch how this plays out. I'm not even going to try to explain it. I'm just going to do it, and you'll see how it plays out. My explanation would probably be terrible, so yeah. Watch this. So, we'll put that guy there, that guy there. If you have the Dominion Rod, then you can actually, which I will, grab this, which will save a bit of time, and throw this little guy right there. But now we're left with a problem. We're left with 1 switch with nothing on it, and nothing we can really do about it, except we can actually use... Where are they? We can use the shells of our little friends here to actually help us out. So that's pretty cool. I can't see it at all. There they are. They've stopped at a terribly bad angle. But if we can claw shot them, we can actually bring them up here and drop them on this switch. I absolutely love that. Again, that's another one of those things where it's simple, just like the arrow shooting the pot, but it's so effective and could really make you think for a long, long time. Oh, crap. Let's not screw this up. There you go. Stay there. Yes, I know. The door opened. That was my fault. Alright. So now that the door's open, we can grab the boss key from this big, intimidating chest. But apparently the design hasn't changed over the years of these chests. They look the same as they did in the future. Or the present. Or Back to the Future. Whatever. It's confusing. It's like any movie that deals with time travel. Just don't even try to explain it. Just enjoy it. I think they actually say that in one of the Austin Powers movies. It deals with time travel. Is like, how does this actually work? They're like, you know what? Just don't question it, actually, and everything will be fine. So, anyway, let's control this guy. And I believe we could... I think we can just lead him off right there. I'm not sure. I'm going to give it a shot. I hope we can, because that'll save a lot of time. Nah, we can't. Too good to be true. Okay, we do have to lead him across on this horrible scale puzzle, unfortunately. But that shouldn't be too bad. I believe this guy weighs 2 of those things. Let me make sure. Oh, he might weigh more than that. Alright, so we definitely need that 3rd thingamajig. So let's go grab that. Oh wait, we might not. Let me see if just me standing on the platform is enough. Let me test that out first before I go grab that thing. That might be enough. Oh, it is. Okay, good. That evens it out. So it actually weighs 4 of these little things. Alright, so now we need to put that there. And, okay, watch how this is going to play out. So we need 4 to balance it out. So here's 1. Easy. Here's 2. Right like that. Excellent. Oh, no, actually that one missed. Damn it. Get up there. Listen to me when I'm talking to you. Okay, good. And we need 2 more, but where are we going to get these 2 more? Ah, right here. Nice, convenient little statues that we can use the Dominion Rod to bring down. We actually can't do this without the Dominion Rod. So if you do want to get, that's why I did it the other way, actually. It was to show something, believe it or not. I'm not just a bumbling idiot, even though you might think I am. I am sometimes. But I actually showed that was how you get the big key without the Dominion Rod. If you do have the Dominion Rod, then you can just move one of these little statues, and it's not that big deal at all. But yeah, without it, we do have to use the claw shot to get up there and get that thing. But there we go. With 4 and 4, this should balance out. So now I can move this guy off, and everything works out. I don't really need to correct the scale again, so I'm not even going to bother. Let's just lead him down the stairs. Oh, this is going to be fun. Extermination. Die. Yes. Oh, this is great. Sweet revenge for these damn spiders. Yes. Die. Tremble in fear. Oh, excellent. Yes. Massacre. Massacre. Come on. Die. Again. Kill them all. Last one hiding in the corner. I don't think you can't hide. How can you hide from that? You can't. Oh, and look at that. Even a chest for my efforts. I did not expect this chest to be here, but it is. It's here. And I'm going to definitely grab it. I'm not going to leave it there. And it has another purple rupee. Wow, I'm really racking up the rupees in this dungeon. That's good. That's good. 2 purple rupees in a row, believe it or not. Alright, so I don't think there's anything left to do in this room. That was so satisfying. Oh man, with final exams coming up and everything's been so stressful. Just smashing spiders with that thing. I wish I could just do that constantly. It's great. It's great. Anyway, we can just continue into this room. And let's see what's here. Oh, this is this puzzle. Okay, okay. I'll probably do this puzzle and then wrap things up, because that would be a good end. But let's do this first. All right. Oh, this one's going to take a while. Okay, okay. We can do it, though. First, we have this bastard. Should be able to handle him. Well, maybe. I just got knocked on my ass. With the jump strike. Jump strike. Takes him out immediately. Don't even bother. No hearts. No hearts. But I'll take a green rupee. Wow, thanks. Alright, so, I believe we have to walk this guy there. Alright, we gotta walk him through the door before we actually change it, so we'll leave him there. And where's my bow? My trusty bow. To shoot that little switch. And that switch will change the doors. So you don't want to strand the guy, or you don't want to lock him in that room. That would be pretty terrible. I wish I could control the statue to get to this guy, but I don't think I can do that. Take that one out conventionally, and this one, the good old jump strike. Oh, maybe not. Good old jump strike. Oh, you blocked my jump strike, you bitch. All right, fine. You want to be difficult? Fine. No, see, he's being difficult. Oh, damn it! Stop doing that. Ow! No, this is not cool. Not cool, brah. Not cool. Just die, please. Please just die. Thanks. Okay, thanks. Right, let's use that to stand on there, which will turn off the gate, which will allow me to pass. We're almost done with this room. Oh, no, we're not. This room still has a while to go. But back here, we do have a chest. Actually, this would be a good ending spot, because I'm pretty sure in this chest we have a piece of heart. And I will collect 5 pieces of heart to refill my life energy. Most excellent. So, that's actually a really good spot to end. This has been ShadowMario41. This is Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is the Temple of Time. I got a blue rupee. Who freaking rah. I'll see you guys in the next video for more Temple of Time. Not more letters. Please, no more letters. I hate that postman. He reminds me of the Pasta King. Whatever. See you guys later. Ciao.